Oh, that's so cute. My favorite performers of all time. Welcome back to another daily video. My name's Joel from Rumi Official, and famous people were once not famous. That is true for famous singers as well. Mind blown. So today we're gonna be looking at singers before they were famous and after fame. So Dua Lipa, our first famous person, was born on 22nd of August 1995 in London to Kosovar Albanian parents. She lived and studied in the UK until 2006 when her father accepted a job in Kosovo and they moved back there. The following clip is a 12-year-old Dua Lipa singing at a talent show at her school in Kosovo. So maybe not a prodigy, let's be real, but also a talented 12-year-old, I think. Like, her pitch is pretty good and everything. However, in this song in particular, you're really dependent on having like really good power. So being there like, no one, it doesn't really translate. Yeah. The chorus, you gotta love applause in the middle of songs. It's so funny. Now we got Dua Lipa after fame. In 2013, Lipa signed a contract with Tap Management while working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. Subsequently, they offered her a monthly salary to leave her job and focus on recording music. During one of the sessions, Lipa co-wrote the song Hotter Than Hell, which would eventually lead to her signing a record deal with Warner Music Group in the summer of 2015.
About the way I was, did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody,
Ah, that sounds good.
don't show up, don't come out.
I wouldn't say she has like, you know, a super impressive voice now, but there's a lot more tone going on. Maybe she does have other songs that are a little bit more show-offy, but this one's just like a good song and she delivers it really, really well. I like it. Her voice has definitely evolved a lot and that song is just a banger. Beautiful 180 lately, thinking about the way I was, did the heartbreak change me? Maybe. Okay, I gotta work on my piano playing and singing at the same time. Next up, we have one of my favorite performers of all time. When he was 4 years old, he started performing 5 days a week with his family's band and became known as Little Elvis in Hawaii. He later appeared on several TV shows where they marketed him as the world's youngest Elvis impersonator. I don't feel like his voice is anything like Elvis. I guess his voice can do pretty much anything. Huh?
Trouble, but I never ran. I don't take no orders from no kind of.
Oh, that's so cute. When Elvis did that, it was kind of like, you know, he's hot. So when you see like a kid do that, it's such a silly move, especially nowadays or like much later, that I think they can do it. It was a little bit weirder in that other show. I did a reaction a while back. In this video, to a bunch of guys that dressed up as girls and did these really insinuating dance moves and stuff. And they were like 12. So funny. I can totally see how getting all that approval and like all that like reaction as a kid will give you even more of a drive to work super hard on keeping a great performer. What a journey though. That is crazy. Bruno Mars after fame. Bruno first found success in the early 2000s by writing songs for many popular artists, including Flo Rida's Right Round. I didn't know that actually. Travis McCoy's Billionaire and Kanon's Waving Flag. Nothing on You with B.O.B. That one was also amazing. He sang on that as well. It became his first Billboard #1 single in 2010. Later that year, the title track, Just the Way You Are, from his debut album as a solo artist, also reached #1. Bruno Mars is just a living legend. I've seen Bruno Mars live once at the O2 in London, and it was unbelievable.
I would go through all this pain, yeah. Take a bullet straight through my brain. Yes, I would die for you, baby, but you won't do the same.
Amazing singer, amazing performer, amazing dancer. He can play like instruments really well. Too good. Like, it's very hard to feel like you will accomplish anything in your life as a performer if you see Bruno Mars. Like, okay, thanks, man. I will go through all this pain, take a bullet straight through my brain. I can't believe I hit that. Okay. Next up, we got Cardi B before fame. During her teens, Cardi B was employed at a deli in Tribeca. She was fired after her manager suggested she apply to be an exotic dancer at the strip club across the street. She has stated that she became a stripper in order to escape poverty and domestic violence. While stripping, Cardi B lied to her mother by telling her she was making money babysitting. Her mom thought she was babysitting when she was actually shaking her baby maker. Am I right, ladies? I gotta take some comedy course or something. In 2013, though, she began to gain publicity due to several of her videos spreading on social media.
Now shorty think I'm f***ing with her man. Nah, he just wanna shout out on the gram. He in my DMs, bitch, I don't understand. He don't even scam.
She still does that. Oh, that's so funny. She is a personality. You're gonna give her like, she's got like that almost reality TV charisma to her.
What the f***, man? It's a new year. It's 2015. I ain't f*** your man this year. It's living to that. Nothing breaks your heart more than when you lose your Metro card and you ask these bus drivers in the bus like, excuse me, I lost my Metro card. Can I please get a ride? And they just look at you with an attitude, especially the female bus drivers. They just be looking at you like, you shouldn't lose your Metro card, and then it's like, it's over.
I'm sure a lot of the shares of this stuff would have been like rage shares and stuff, right? And some people be like, lol, queen, and some people be like, oh yeah, if you don't pay for the bus, you can't get on the bus. Anyway, she's got that larger than life personality. You gotta give it to her. You can think what you think about her music or whatever. Okay, so Cardi B after. Her debut studio album, Invasion of Privacy, was released on April 6, 2018 to universal acclaim from music critics. Editors from Variety and the New York Times called it one of the most powerful debuts of this millennium. A hip-hop album that doesn't sound like any of its temporal peers.
Ding dong, must be that whip that I order. In the new crib for my daughter. You know a bad bitch gon' spoil her. Got one in New York, need one in Georgia. New belly truck is a quarter. My money still long like weave, and it's still wet like Florida. Everyone jump on the floor. She was sucking, but not anymore. Met to your bitch like a tour.
Okay, that's dope. It's gotta help her a little bit that she's been like exotic dancer. We're just a dancing and stuff. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I shouldn't say exotic dancer. I should say like exotic dancer. Next up, we got Leona Lewis before fame. Noticing Lewis's passion for singing, her parents enrolled her at several music and art schools until they could no longer afford to do so. Oh wow. This following clip is a 13-year-old Leona performing at Ravenscourt Theatre School. Leona is an amazing singer, and she already as a kid had that power. I wonder if that's common, that like singers who are really powerful will often be able to sing powerful early on. Let me know in the comments. Someone had a tiny voice, got a really big voice with time. Leona Lewis after fame. After failing to secure a record deal after school, she applied to be in the X Factor, which she won in 2006, landing a £1 million recording contract with Simon Cowell's record label. Leona Lewis achieved international recognition with her debut album Spirits in 2008. She became the first British female solo artist to top the US Billboard 200 album chart in more than 20 years. Impressive stuff. Oh, I've seen the clip before. I was there. I actually walked past when she was singing this. What a voice. Beautiful. All that nuance and stuff up there. Okay, next up, Miley Cyrus. Jesus, we got a lot of big names in this video. We talked about Miley Cyrus in another video recently, and as you know, she first gained fame playing Hannah Montana on the Disney Channel show. The following clip is her performing together with her father, Billy Ray Cyrus, before fame, and a short clip of the audition that eventually landed her a role as Hannah Montana.
Reach out to me.
Oh.
You can reach down deep inside.
Cute.
When your whole world's gone insane.
This is the audition that got her picked from over 1,000 others to play the role of Hannah.
So come and take some time and dance with me.
I mean, it sounded like she sang really well with her dad there. I Love Rock and Roll thing sounded a little bit pitchy. She kind of changed key there in the middle. She was very theatrical and like eye contact with the camera well, very confident. I can see why you would pick someone like that. That's what Disney does. They choose like confident performers that they think are gonna do well and they coach them in every way. In our recent video, singers' first songs versus most popular songs, we touched on some of Miley's more scandalous performances during the phase of her life where she wanted to distance herself from the Hannah Montana image. Some years have passed since then, and in the following clip, we see her perform Nothing Breaks Like a Heart, where she gets back in touch with her country music roots. She's definitely gotten a lot rockier, especially recently, but she's definitely gotten like really nice grit to her voice now, which is cool. Next up, we got Nicki Minaj before fame. As a teenager, Nicki Minaj successfully auditioned for admission to Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School of Music and Arts. After graduation, Minaj wanted to become an actress. At the age of 19, as she struggled with her acting career, she worked as a waitress at a Red Lobster in the Bronx, but was fired for discourtesy to customers. Okay, she said she was fired from at least 15 jobs.
I ain't making hard for these chicks to breathe. Wrist on freeze, I freeze up my sleeve. We getting money like it grow on trees. Stay on my Q's, I stay on my P's. After I'm done and you will acknowledge I'm the president, never went to college. I'm a bad bitch, I don't need no stylist. Tell a bitch hollers when she get my dollars.
I don't know if it's because she's so iconic, but that sounded really, really awesome to me. It can be because I'm so used to her voice though. Okay, so Nicki Minaj after fame. Nicki Minaj started her music career in a rap group called Hood Stars. Their biggest achievement was recording the entrance song Don't Mess With for WWE Diva Victoria. Female wrestling, everybody who's not following WWE. I mean, I don't know anything about, it's like, I don't know anything about male wrestling either. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, okay? Eventually, she released her debut solo album, Pink Friday, which reached #2 on the Billboard Hot 200 chart in 2010. Since then, she has featured on and released several hit songs and remained one of the most popular female rappers in the world. And she just had a baby. Congratulations.
But if he can't 3 times a night, I tried to 54 a powerful hour, but all I do wanna do is talk power for hours. Beat the cookie up, make sure it's the KO. Step your banks up like you're moving that gate, yo.
Oh my god, that was so groovy. I love that. And her flow is amazing. That was really, really nice. Justin Bieber before fame. Before fame, Justin could often be found busking in front of Avon Theater steps during tourism season. He looks so tiny with that big guitar. If they would have gotten him like a mini guitar or something, I think it would have gotten a lot less money busking. He sounds amazing here. Justin was just amazing from such a young age.
Oh my God, and my father, you're forever the same.
had it from the beginning. It's crazy.
I know I can't be the only one. All of this heart is all over the world tonight. With the love of it, life will be you. But I'll be when I'm with you, with you, with you, with you, with you.
That's such an iconic video, that second one. I've seen that so many times at this point. Justin Bieber after fame. Justin was discovered and tracked down in 2008 on YouTube by college dropout Scooter Braun, who created a management business with the sole purpose of signing him. Justin's mom was reluctant to let Scooter sign him. Yeah, some random college dropout. Because he was Jewish. Oh, being a devout Christian, she wished that Justin could have had a Christian contract instead. She eventually agreed. As we all know, Justin went on to become one of the biggest pop stars this decade. That's so interesting.
Stay in the kitchen cooking up, cut your own bread. Heart full of equity, you're an asset. Make sure that you don't need no mentions. Yeah, these are my only intentions. Better make up your mind, what do you mean? Don't be too selfish, baby, yeah. Oh, what do you mean?
Ah,
What
nice.
do you mean?
BBC put autotune on that performance, and it's annoying. I've seen clips of this very performance, and it sounds great without autotune as well. But they put autotune on it, and then on top of that, and this is what really grinds my gears because it sounds so bad, his vocals leak into the microphone here on the guitar. So you can kind of hear vocals that are a little bit different in pitch on top, and it just sounds weird.
Oh, what do you mean?
You can even hear that the difference isn't that big just on that run. So that run was definitely flawless, but BBC, stop. Okay, guys, for more music reactions and reviews, click here for videos where I sing, and I will see you tomorrow in another daily video. Bye.